Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie and we are back here on Hypixel Skyblock. This is a vanilla server. If you guys like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get into this. Today is a special video, guys. I want to do two things today. One, I want to kind of go over the Snail Pet, and it's kind of a money-making method, but I don't want to label it as that, even though it is technically a money-making method. But I did want to go over it with you guys. I'll probably make another video showing off the money-making method, but it is integral to powder grinding in the Crystal Hollows, which is what I want to go over today. So I wanted to go over with you guys my setup. Now this is not my main profile. This is my test profile. But what I've been doing on here is testing out stuff before I go on my main profile and do that. And my mining setup that I want to use for powder grinding is this. So this is a powder grinding setup for the Crystal Hollows. It is the mineral armor, 3 pieces, and then the jaded set. The rancher's boots. Now I do have another set of rancher's boots. I bought these just for this set. If you come over here, my regular jaded boots are here. As you can see, they are not legendary. So what we have here is 3/4 mineral and rancher's boots, all with recombinators on them, and all upgraded to jaded. And just the basic enchantments on there. We don't need nothing special on here. And so you need that for this actual for what I'm showing you off. That's what I'm using. But if you're doing the money making method, you'll need that setup, specifically made that way. Just to be clear, and it will be expensive, guys. It's 50 million setup. If you don't want to do the recombinator and the jaded, it's probably about, I don't know, rancher's boots are around 4 to 5 million right now on average, so about 6 million for it, depending on the prices of mineral armor. They fluctuate so drastically, especially when there hasn't been a mining festival in a while. So just that kind of thing for you. And you can also make the mineral armor if you do not want to buy it. You just need the mineral, and you can buy that off the bazaar if you come. I don't have Booster Cookie active on this profile. Hold on the bazaar right here. Wrong button. Under mining. Dwarven mines? No. Maybe it's events. Hold on. Yes, right here. Refined mineral ore thing. You can look up the recipe on the wiki, and then you'll just want to buy it the amount that you need to make the pseudo armor. You will also need the hardened diamond set recipe. I'm done with it. That is under the diamond here. The hardened diamond set here, and that is just enchanted diamonds. Those are super cheap to actually, you probably already have them if you're playing to this point in the game. Anyway, so you want that. Now I am going to show you guys the powder grinding with I'm sorry, I hate that I have to do this every single time, with the jungle axe here. And we're also going to show some powder grinding with my gemstone gauntlet here. And this is maxed out. I don't think I actually have maxed gems in there, though. But I think I need to get some more. I need to upgrade them to perfect, basically, is what. And I just haven't done it yet. Anyway, so that's what I'm using. Now, let's go to the Dwarven Mines. Now, when we stopped last episode, you had unlocked the Crystal Hollows, and you are Heart of the Mountain 3. You go in here. Heart of the Mountain 3 is here. Crystal Hollows. Now, the next step to this is Heart of the Mountain 6. You want to get Great Explorer. To get from Heart of the Mountains 3 to Heart of the Mountain 6, you'll want to do your 4 dailies. You want to do inside every single day. Now, there's people that's going to say, grind out the commissions to unlock the teleport. You can do that, all right? On the side of that, do your 4 dailies first in the Crystal Hollows, because what you want is you want that double, that daily bonus right there. And if you can manage it, you do 2 of them. 2 of these are actually doable all the time, and then the other 2 require you to find crystals. I don't know that you'll be able to do those every single day. If you can, good. If you can't, it's not a big deal. But make sure you complete all 4 of these. Turn them in. If you can, wait till there's a double powder bonus event happening. And what I like to do is I like to do my 4 dailies, and then I'll go ahead and do 2 more. So I'll go ahead and complete 2 more, but I won't turn them in. And I'll just wait and turn them in the next day whenever there's a double powder bonus. So I get double the gemstone powder. If you can manage to do your 4 and then do the 4 more, depending on what the next 2 of these are, so they're always usually crystals. Get crystals. If you can do that, go ahead and do it. If you can't do that, make sure you keep 2. Don't turn them in. Now, if you're grinding commissions inside the Crystal Hollows to get to Heart of the Mountain 7, first of all, don't do that. Second of all, it's going to take you longer. If you're just wanting to get Heart of the Mountain 7, grind them out here. Don't grind them in here. Do the dailies. Save your things when you have double powder. Turn them into double powder to get the maximum gemstone powder every day, and then go from there. If you're going to be grinding, do your 4 dailies first inside the Crystal Hollows. This guide is specifically for people that are Heart of the Mountain 3 or higher, so we understand that. We'll have access to the Crystal Hollows, and then grind commissions out here. Right. There's 2 reasons for this. One, you can't use gemstone right now anyway. So grinding in the Crystal Hollows, although we'll give you a bunch of gemstone for later use, it's pointless. You can't use it right now. You can't use gemstone powder until you get to Heart of the Mountain 6. All these right here require mithril. All of them. None of them will use gemstone powder. Gemstone powder is for 6 and up. All right. So until you get to 6, you can't use it. The grinding in theirs, instead of grinding out here, you'll get some mithril powder in there, but it's going to be more substantial for you to do it out here, and then build up your mithril powder stuff out here, and then do your dailies in the mines. That's the way you want to do it. That's the most efficient way to do it, and on the fact that you actually want to grind all of it out just by grinding commissions. I don't suggest doing that. I suggest doing 4 dailies every day. Make sure that you turn it in on the ×2 powder if you can manage it, and do 4 dailies every day. It's not going to take you that much longer to get to well, it will, because grinding it out, you can get it in Heart of the Mountain 7 in like 2-3 days, maybe, if you're really grinding. But I'm talking like morning to night, no life, like 12-hour shifts grinding commissions. Like, it's really tedious. So you're going to be doing it in here. You're going to be stuff in here. You'll be doing events in here. Just do your 4, get them out of the way, knock them out, be done with them. But that being said, oh, I need the money. Hold on. Okay. I forgot to get 10K out for the episode. Anyway, so you got the setup that you want to use for powder grinding. I'm assuming first that you are Heart of the Mountain 3 and you need to get Heart of the Mountain 6. Now, why do you need to get Heart of the Mountain 6? Let me go ahead and pay her. You need Heart of the Mountain 6 because of the Great Explorer perk. Now, those of you who don't know, I have not maxed this one. So it's good to show you on this one what it's going to be like. And also, I have it disabled right now, so it's more like what would you would do if you were going in with no levels at Heart of the Mountain 3. Now, this will, as you level up here, it reduces the amount to open randomly spawned chests here. So not only does it increase the chances of finding treasure chests when you're mining in the mines, but it also reduces the amount of locks on the chest. Eventually, when you get it to rank 20, you can right-click the chest and open it. You don't have to undo the locks. Okay, so that's what Great Explorer does. This is why the meta has changed. The old meta was you had to wait till Heart of the Mountain 7 and start leveling up your powder buff and then start powder grinding. No, do not do that anymore. You need this to be max before you get the Heart of the Mountain 7 or close to it. You don't want to be grinding, powder grinding, happen to unlock these locks. You need to be leveling this up as you're grinding out your Heart of the Mountain 7. All right? So, Heart of the Mountain 6, start powder grinding, definitely. Now, until you get that, you can still powder grind. You just won't be doing it the same way. So what we're going to go over in this episode is gemstone routes and powder grinding. Okay? So I want to go over that with you guys so you know the difference. I don't use gemstone routes. I don't. I'm going to show you how I do it. I'm going to go over gemstone routes with you, and then I'm going to show you powder grinding not using gemstone routes. So we're going to go in here. Doesn't matter where we spawn. And right click. And we're in the mines. Now, in the mines, if you do not like your starting location, as I went over with you guys last time, you can simply go ahead and go into fast travels and then right click again. It will always teleport you here to the jungle. Okay? And it doesn't work. I don't think it works again. No. See? And if I run out here and down here and go right click, and just so you guys know, it's not a fluke for this one. We'll teleport out. We'll teleport back to the Crystal Hollows. We're in a completely different Crystal Hollows. We're in the Goblin Hideout again, and then we're going to click exact same spot. We'll always teleport back here if you teleport a second time to the Crystal Hollows. So when you're inside the Crystal Hollows, teleport out, it'll send you in at a random location. If you're inside the Crystal Hollows and you're using the teleport to the Crystal Hollows and not the Crystal Nexus, it will teleport you right here. Okay, so I don't necessarily want to be here, so what I want to do is go ahead and go out again and then teleport back. I'm sorry if this makes you guys dizzy, and I just want a generic. So this is fine. So gemstones. Are we in a special area? I think we are. This is a hallway. This is perfect. Hello. We got our stuff on. Now, in order for this to work for powder grinding, you're also going to need the Snail Pet. I have a Snail Pet somewhere here. Where you at? There it is. Snail Pet's level 100. You need Epic. You need Epic. And you need Epic or higher. Legendary if you want to spend that much money on it, but you do need the Epic Pet. If you're on Iron Man, you're going to have to grind this one out, guys. That means probably going Barbarian. No. This is... Snail Pet is... I don't want to tell you guys wrong. But I believe it is in the Simial. No. No, it's not. Okay. So I was right. You have to go Barbarian. I'm double checking the recipe for you guys just to be on the safe side. Red sand. Yeah, Snail Pet's in red sand. And this is the recipe. So you do have to grind out burning eyes for the recipe, and you'll have to grind out enchanted red sand. If you're not on Iron Man, just buy it. It's going to save you a whole lot of time and heartache, especially with the burning eyes. You can grind this out though if you want to try to get a legendary for yourself. Use the super enchanted eggs with it. You might want to get enough for like 2-3 recipes and just sell the other ones you don't need. Anyway, so when you're mining in the mines for the powder grinding or gemstone routes, I'm trying to find a gemstone location. And of course, this is a gemstone node. I'm going to go ahead and uncover the whole node for you guys. These gemstones are always in this exact spot. So this gemstone right here will always be at this spot right here. 21x21. I'm sorry, x240, y 111, and z is 648. Now the only time that will not be true is if one of the special locations that rotates through the crystal hollows spawns in this location. So say, I don't know, like the Mines of Devon spawn over here, or the queen, the goblin queen spawns, her area spawns in here. This will disappear. It'll override this and it'll put that there instead. That being said, for the most part, without those exceptions in, all of the gemstone nodes in the crystal hollows are always in the exact same location. What this means is you can take routes. All right, you can take routes and then you can mine from one gemstone node to another one using a route. Now, if you use mods, I don't, but if you do use mods, you can save the location, the coordinates of each node in your route. There's people that sell them. I wouldn't suggest buying them, guys. There's people that will give you routes. You can make your own route. Don't spend actual in-game currency on getting a route. Just don't. You can also use the special locations like the Precursor City. There's lots of central locations where there's lots of gemstones for you to mine. So use those. Use a route. That's what you need to do. I'm going to go ahead. I don't need my Snail Pet on right now. So for the purpose of this video, from until you get Heart of the Mountain 6, you're going to be using this bad boy. This is the Armadillo Pet. Mine's level 95. I'm going to have him equipped. And then you're going to take whatever mining device that you're mining with. And you're going to mine a node. Okay? Now, if you have a route, what you're going to do is you're going to mine the whole node. And if you want to, you can get on your, make sure he's moved. If he doesn't move, he'll glitch. But after he's moved, you can get on top of him and you can do this too if you want. That's up to you. And then go to the next one in your node. So there's another node here. And then I would clear out from around this bad boy here. And then I would take this down. Okay, then you go on to the next node. And you do that the entire route. The route usually brings you back to the beginning. So once you've cleared your route and you get back to the starting point of that route, all you have to do is go around from node to node. And what the purpose of this is the route actually makes it to where you never have to stop mining gems. You're always going to have gems up. By the time you get down back to the end, you're back at the beginning node is already regenerated, so that's the route. You go around into a route that brings you back to the beginning, and by the time you get back to the beginning, the route is finished. Now, that is gemstone routes. I guess I want to teleport out because this is driving me freaking bananas. What I'm going to do now is show you mining uh, gemstone mining without routes. All right, it's you're kind of trying to powder grind in a way, but you're just trying to kill time till you get up, and you might as well powder grind while you're doing it. So what we're going to do is not choose that one. We're going to go into here, and now we're in the precursor city. And what we're going to do is find a spot, and we're going to go into here. This is the other way to gemstone mine. All right. What you want to do is, more than likely, you're going to have the refined bonus here is what I have on this one. You're probably going to have heated, to be honest with you. So you want to get to a spot. Make sure heat is on your pick. I'm using refined for a specific reason. Don't worry about that. Just ignore it. And we're going to go down until you hit the magma field. All right. Once you hit the magma field, you want to go back up. You can make a staircase if you want. Till you hit Precursor City, and once you hit Precursor City, I would go up, say, 2 more. And then you're going to dig in straight lines. Alright? Until you hit a node. Now, this is a node. We're going to clear out around this node. This is the chest. This is the locks I'm talking about. Just aim at the locks. And that's how you do it. Now, I don't want that many, so I'm going to leave it disabled for now, but that's the basics of that. So, I'm going to clear out around this. It looks like it's close to the edge of an actual location. Make sure you clear out all of it, all right? Don't leave anything behind stuff. And this is the node. Once you have the node completely undone, you're going to mine it out. Now, I'm not going to sit here and mine this out all the way. You mine this whole thing out. And then you continue on a straight path. All right? So, we're going to continue this way. You find another node. And then you're going to mine that node out completely. Then you're going to mine this, all right? You keep doing that back in a large area. So I'm going to do, say I'm going to do, I don't know, 200 blocks this way. Then I'm going to turn around. I'm going to go over, and then I'm going to mine out this section. And you want it to be completely mined out. So if these pop up on you, make sure you take them, because they will give you powder. All right, and then eventually what will happen is you'll have enough of these nodes unlocked that by the time you by the time you get to the end, not to the end, by the time you mine this one out, which is the one we started at, this one, by the time you go back and take out all the other ones, you want to get enough of these unlocked to where that taking all those out means this one has spawned back. So you want to unlock enough of them so they spawn back, and you have like an infinite cycle of gemstone mines, and then you go from gemstone node to gemstone node. And by the time you finish with the last one, the first one is undone. If you want to, you can try to get it to where it circles back in on itself, make your own little mini route. You don't have to, though. You just in a straight road, and usually 5-6 nodes usually does it, unless you got a max setup. And you got a max setup, you're going to need more because you can mine faster. And so that's gemstone routes. You're going to be using those until you get to hard amount 6. Once you get to hard amount 6, you can start powder grinding. Now, there's 2 ways to powder grind. I'm going to show you the first one first, and the first one is in the magma fields. We're already down here. Now, if you're going to powder grind in the magma field, you cannot use this setup unless you have a bow pet. All right? So if you want to use this setup in the magma fields, you're going to need a bow pet. All right. If you don't have a bow pet, then you're going to want to get the Yogg armor and use it down here. All right. So I'm going to use the Yogg armor just for now, and I'm going to show you that this is actually a pretty good area for what I'm talking about. But it is open, and you do have Yoggs here trying to eat your face. So let's get into the walls here. And what you want to do now is by now you should have this a pretty high level. All right, we're going to go ahead and enable this. And your objective is to put all of your powder into Great Explorer, and you want mole up. I'd put 72 on this. I think you want it 51 if I'm not mistaken, but I just maxed this out. I'm trying to max this out, but basically I did this character before I knew that it was inefficient to go over 51. So Mo, you want about 51 on it. I need to go empty my pouch. Do that in a second. So Mo 51, and then all the other points go into Great Explorer unless you think you need some mining fortune or mining speed right here with gemstones. That's up to you if you want those. These are the two mandatory ones you need, and you're going to be working on this one. You're going to put all your points in this one to try to get this one to rank 20 before you hit Heart of the Mountain 7, or shortly thereafter. So, powder grinding is really, really simple. You just mine in a straight line, or you do this if you want. Until you hear that ding. You hear that ding, and you want to find this bad boy here. And there. Now that I've gotten it, you'll have to be putting points into there once you've unlocked Heart of the Mountain 6. And you'll start getting it to where you get to that. And you want to just keep mining in a straight line. If you come to nodes like here, you can mine those out if you want. But we're not doing the gemstone method, all right? We're doing powder grinding. Now, powder grinding, our stuff is breaking this hardstone and the ores in here so that the chest spawns, and your gemstone powder comes from the chest. So, got one, open it, move on. Once you get to the inside with however far you want to go, you want to go over and then head back in the opposite direction you were going, making sure that you are still mining. And you want to keep doing that in a large area. Now, the best places to do that at is the very bottom and the very top. Now, this is not specific down here. If you want to do this method, you can do it up into the upper levels also. No matter which area you're in, you can do this. Down here, you need to use the Yogg armor. If you're doing it upstairs, you don't have to use the Yogg armor. And this is where I show you how I do powder grinding. This is my personal method for powder grinding. First of all, I always want to be in the jungle. And we know the trick to always find in the jungle. Okay? Second, you will need, if you're doing my method, you will need the Snail Pet. You want to have it on. Okay? To maximize your effort, you also want to do this when there's a ×2 powder event. So make sure you got all your other stuff you want to do in the crystal hollers out of the way, or work on that. When the ×2 powder does, you're powder grinding. ×2 powder, you're powder grinding. And then what you want to do is, if you're still using heated, I don't know, does this have heated? No, it's refined bonus too. If you're still using heated, make sure you come down to the edge down there near the magma fields. But we don't have heated, so what we want to do is we want to go up to the very top. It would be the jungle. So, gonna mine up in a staircase till we get to the top. If you know a ×2 powder is coming up, make sure you set this up before you actually start the event. Come on. Shit, I'm not on my other guy. Stop it! Come on. Sometimes the Crystal Hollows can be really, really annoying. Especially with the mold perk. It's so random. I must have started really, really low. I'm not going to do that. This is the purpose for this video. I'm not going to actually do that. I just want to get up to the top here. I can do this one because it's right here open. Stop dropping me back down! Okay, this is what you want to see. This means you're at the top. This is the bedrock. This is the roof of the thing. You want to come down 3, right? Because you want chests to spawn. Chests won't spawn within 3 blocks of the bedrock. So you want to come down 3. So about right here's where I'm going to start. And we want to get to the bedrock on the edge. So we're going to mine in one direction. And you're going to open the chest as you go. So. Now, if you are like me and you hate amethyst because it spawns the silverfish, the nether fish, whatever it's called, this is the perfect place for you to powder grind because you don't have to actually break gemstones for this one. As a matter of fact, it's usually more efficient not to break the gemstones. And we want to get to the edge. See how we hit another area? Come back. This means that we are on the edge of this area. If we head back that direction, we will come to a wall like this. In stone. So what we want to do now, really, what we want to do now is we were mining this way. We're going to turn left and we're going to mine this way because this direction should be the wall. That's what we're looking for right now. And as you're doing this, when chests spawn, make sure you get the spawn. The chest. And make sure you still have all your equipment and pet stuff on. I know I'm missing something. Hold on, guys. We should be wearing our powder grinding armor also. Okay. When this happens, you want to take a stack of hardstone and make yourself a little ramp going across. So you don't have to drop down and drop back up or jump back up. Or really being difficult today. There we go. Keep going. Please stop it. This is also another reason why you want to get your treasure perk all the way up. Oh. Why it does that? No, no. Anyway, you want to come and find the... It's trying to try my patience. I want to get to the wall. I don't want this episode to be like 50 million years long. Come on. Wow, this is really far away. What? there's not any pass. Okay, so now what we know is this here is the crystal nexus. All right, and we know that way is yeah. Actually, we don't have to do this. We can come back in this direction. Let's take our pet off. Put you on for right now. Please stop. Get out of the way. Stop glitching. Thank you. And we want to come this way. Because this should be the wall we're looking for. I'm skipping this for now. There we go. We were so close to it. Now, once you get to this point right here, you're going to set up your area. Okay? So you want to come in 3. You want to start here. And you want to make a long line. Let's make sure we get our actual setup back on. So, okay, and you want to go all the way to the edge. See how we dropped out of the jungle? You want to stay in the jungle for this. For this specific way I do it, I always stay in the jungle, and there's a reason for that. I'm going to go over that in a minute. But don't go out of the jungle if you're doing my method. You can use the same method in any place. You just won't be using this pick. You'll be using this one. You'll be using your main pick. You won't be using the jungle pick. So we just want to go over till we're not in the goblin area anymore. Okay, so this line here, we can go ahead and say is the goblin area. So we're going to turn the other direction, and we're going to head this way. All right. Now you can keep going until you get to another wall, another one of these on this side. You don't have to. Let me take out this so it'll stop being annoying. For the purpose of the video, I'm not going to do that, but you want to go all the way over to the other walls. You want a big, huge area, all right? And then what you're going to do is come back to the other side. Where are we at? Hold on. We hit F3 here. Four, 6, 2. Okay. Let's take our pet off real quick. Actually, no, we can leave them. No, I want to show this off. So let's do it the fast way. You would want to mine back over to that other spot. What we're going to do is we're going to just stop here. But basically, you would come over to and mine this way to get back over. Stop it! Stop glitching! To get back over to where the crystal nexus was. I'm so fast, I keep glitching whenever I hit a block. Back over to here. Here. Where the crystal nexus was. And then we want to bring up our F3 here. And we want to mine this way again in the opposite direction of the goblin. No, I'm not messing with you right now. Till we get to 466. 462. Once you get to 462, I'll probably go 461. That way we make sure we have the actual spot. I'm going to turn the direction that you just came from and mine all the way back to the other side. And if you've done it right, hold on. You're in my way. Thank you. Need a. Never forget to put your Snail Pet back on. When you're mining the hardstone, always have your Snail Pet on if you're doing the powder grinding method that I'm talking about here. And we should use the old one. And we can take the F3 off. Because if you did it right, you should run straight back into your other tunnel. Now, mind you, you are just setting up your area. You can, I wouldn't. I would just open them as you go. But you can skip the chest to get to the area open. You can open the chest if you want. Also, every time, now you will be going slower, but when the worms come, make sure you kill them. Worms and skatas. And there we go. This is our other tunnel. Right here. Now you've created a box. Now what you want to do is you mine the up and down tunnel. So you want to come over to, just like if you were strip mining in Minecraft. And you want to mine up. Sorry, wrong one. Make sure you got all your equipment on. And now you're actually powder grinding. Alright? This is at Heart of the Mountain 6. So you're going to have to open each chest old school. If you want, if you're doing this in another area, you're not doing this in the jungle, you can break these things. If you're doing it in the jungle, it's just going to cost you more time. As I'm showing you why you shouldn't break them. Anyway, and then once you get back to your other tunnel, you'll turn around, go back the opposite way, come over to 2 or 3. It's up to you. Mine back in this direction. Now, the reason why I do my powder grinding up here like this is there's less structures that can form up here. So you don't have to worry about that for the most part. And I don't have heated on, so I don't have to worry about the Y level. If you're using heated, you need lower, not higher. I would use the if you're using heated on your thing. Here's the thing. Now then we go over and we keep doing that, and we unlock all the chests as we go until the area's scoped out, and then you just make yourself another tunnel. You can do up and down method until you run out, and that will give you tons and tons of powder. All right. And then when you get Heart of the Mountain 7, and when you get the powder buff going on there, you use the same method. Just go up and down. Now, the reason why I do this here is, one, the Snail Pet benefits. So, the Snail Pet here actually uses the speed. And it converts your speed into mining fortune for non-ores. Okay? At 50% efficiency. So, you're getting plus 239. So, how this works is, every 100 points of fortune, no matter what it is, mining, farming, foraging, every 100 points is 1 extra drop. Okay? 1 extra drop. Now, the in-between parts is the actual percentage. So this is 239. That means it's 2 extra drops, and then there's a 39% chance for a third. All right? On top of what you would normally drop. So if I mine this, I get 1 hardstone. I get 3 hardstone and a chance for a 4th. All right. So, not only that, the jungle pick here, when we're in the jungle, has a chance to drop sludge juice as you're mining. So as you're doing your powder grinding, you're getting sludge juice. And if anybody knows, you need tons and tons of sludge juice for crafting drills if you're going to be using a drill. If you're going to use the gemstone gauntlet, you can just sell the sludge juice. Sell the sludge juice. And I'm going to show you that when we end the episode off here in a second. So, that's 2 things that you can do while you're powder grinding, and it'll make you money. Another good thing about the jungle is you will sometimes get not egg spawns, but oil barrels. You can sell those. You can use them on. You can save them and use them on your farm for compost. So the chest will give you those. The random chest will also give you powder. The powder you're going to be putting into your Heart of the Mountain tree here. Great Explorer. Once you max this out and have Heart of the Mountain 7, you want to max this out. All right. That's simple enough. Now, I'm going to take you guys back out. And we're going to go to the hub. We're going to take off our snail pet so we don't be horribly slow. And I'm going to show you guys real quickly. I think it's in mining, if I'm not mistaken. Crystal Hollows. This is sludge juice. Sludge juice is selling right now for over 2,000 a pop. And the amount that I got in my bags is 313. And we can make 593 off of that. And if we came in here and also, when we're emptying our bags, if we also sold the hardstone for money, the enchanted sells for where you at? Almost 4,000, right? You can make 2 million off of the enchanted hardstone. You can also sell the regular hardstone. If you don't have the enchanted recipe, you should have it. You still make pretty good profit just selling the regular hardstone. Make sure that you have your mining sacks. And I would suggest putting a sack of sacks on your actual regular mining sack. It's not that important on the enchanted version, although I do have one on there too. And that is powder grinding. The introduction to the Snail Pet. And getting yourself from Heart of the Mountain 3 to Heart of the Mountain 6 so you can start powder grinding. We shouldn't have to cover powder grinding again, but I wanted to do the Snail Pet introduction now because Thursday's episode is going to show you more methods to use the Snail Pet to make money. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that. If you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. It really helps out with the channel, with YouTube views, YouTube searches, YouTube algorithm movement for the channel. If you subscribe to my channel and you want to get notifications when I have new videos out, just go into the subscribe button. The settings are in there. You can come check out the videos. If you do like this video, you want to share it with your friends, there's a share tab down below. Help support the channel. There's links there to social media sites. There's a link there you can copy and post on YouTube community page. Any tips, tricks, or comments, put it in the comments down below. See you guys later, babe.